So I don't know about you guys, but I loved today's episode of Daredevil. I mean, they uploaded two episodes back to back. Now, the first one, I wasn't really a big fan of the first episode that they released today. It was kind of like filler, but then again, it did kind of give us an insight about Miss Marvel, and we got to see the cameo. So I'm guessing we might see Miss Marvel at the end of Born Again as like a secret superhero team up thing instead of Spider Man, because having Spider Man in the show is kind of like a problem for them. They kind of talked about this in detail in one of their videos. So yeah, it's not gonna be Spider-Man, so I guess it's gonna be Miss Marvel, and she's gonna come up in one of the episodes. Now, the filler episode or the bank robbery episode was well directed. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was a good episode, but yeah, it didn't really have anything to do with Muse and etc. It was just a good filler episode. So we kind of got to see Matt coming back to being Daredevil in that episode without the Daredevil suit. So yeah, good writing. It's a good episode. But yeah, the next one, oh my god, they nailed it with Muse, the way they introduced the character, and I loved how they made it R rated, and oh my god, the things that he does to his victims. Oh my god, I was like super pumped. And Wilson Fisk finally made his anti-vigilante task force. I thought it was gonna be a team up of supervillains, but it seems these are like random cops who kind of went over the line. I don't know, they might be supervillains or whatever. I'm not really a big comic book reader, but for the time being, I'm kind of satisfied with the task force. And also, they finally closed the book on the Vanessa's ex-boyfriend stuff. It is kind of funny how he sort of killed him, and Vanessa was like, "Yeah, whatever, I don't care." So that's that. But having Daredevil fight Muse and having Wilson Fisk fight Adam, same to same, it was a cool scene, and I loved how they brought back Daredevil, and they even brought back the swinging scenes, which I still think is kind of clunky. But then again, yeah, it's something that happened in the comics, so I'm not gonna nitpick about it. And the fight scene with Muse was top class. I gotta say, wow, well done, nice choreography. Uh, he almost killed Muse. I mean, he had like his swinging thing by the neck, and he almost killed him, but I guess it didn't. And I was kind of hoping that the daughter of White Tiger is gonna wake up in a second and he's gonna help fight Daredevil, but it seems Daredevil can manage himself. And I loved how at the end he said, "Yeah, I'm here," signifying that Daredevil is actually back in the picture. Now, I'm super curious to who is Muse behind the mask, because I don't know, they might change it. They might change it to someone we know in the Daredevil series, someone who may be a crucial character that might not align with the comic roots. I mean, I can see them doing that definitely. And uh, I gotta say, I wasn't a big fan of how White Tiger's daughter just went up to Matt Murdock and, hey, there is this supervillain, go fire him. I mean, she was obviously on to Matt being Daredevil somehow, I guess, because otherwise, why would she go up to a lawyer and tell him that go fight this supervillain? But yeah, overall, I love this episode. I'm not gonna cut any points for me. It was like an 8.5 out of 10. Both of these episodes, because both of them had good action. A lot of the people was saying that they should change the name to Matt Murdock, but I guess now they're eating their words, aren't they? Because I love these two episodes. And yeah, hopefully we'll see more in the future. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and let's have a discussion in the chats.